Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new gameplay episode of Top Drives. Today we're having a look at Paddington Bentley, whatever that is. I hope I can use my prize car, I'm not sure, we'll see. And then we have the daily event as well. We have Bentley times 5 and it is quite a high RQ limit, so yes, indeed, I should be able to use both my prize cars perhaps. Yeah, it's definitely looking likely. Let's have a look at what exactly this event is about. We have full dry though, which is absolutely dreadful for the prize cars I do have. However, there are some drags, which is way better for the prize cars also at hand. So I think I am going to go with the double prize car combo perhaps. And then like double blue train into the Continental. I feel like this could probably be something I could do. Like, is that good, or should I, because it is strictly a drag, right? Should I lower the Legendaries to the Pikes Peak? I know the Pikes Peak is probably worse, but then I get a lot. Well, exactly what would that do for my hand? I could get that in and that out. I don't know if I'm too phased about getting the limousine in, honestly, so I think this is probably fine, and this is how I'm gonna go at it. We'll see, we'll see. Perhaps this was a crucial mistake, but it looks very promising from the first hand at least that I'm facing here. That goes there, of course, that goes there. This is the first time I get to see this in action. Of course, the episode is probably gonna be titled something like Double Bentley Prize Car Power or something. I don't know what I will title it yet. I often don't before I actually make the video. But this is why, right? This is actually quite cool to have two legendary prize cars in a manufacturer-specific event. I really am a fan of that. Very nice. Also, thanks for the continued support on my second channel. I'm almost up to 1,000 subscribers there, so if you do want to help me out, it's the first link in the description. You don't need to watch any videos, just subscribe if you want to help me out. Now let's have a look at this EXP. Yeah, 160 points, just easy farm for that car. Very good car. Happy to have gotten that in the finals. What was the requirements for that one? I don't even recall, and it was quite recently, so I have no idea how I do not recall. But hey, I got it. Let's continue on here. Let's see what we have here. I was actually quite close to getting the Lamborghini Euros as well. Of course, I was away, so I couldn't record any videos on it or anything like that. But if you want to know my placement, I got for... No. 29 or 30? 29 or 30, I think. So, but only like 100 points something out from the prize car. But obviously there was no chance of me getting it realistically. But by how it looked, I wasn't too far away, right? But yeah, no. There were way better hands than mine, so there was really no shot for me there. And that's fine, you know, you can't have a shot on every prize car. That would make the game very fun, probably. So I'm not gonna say it would make the game boring to win every prize car, because that would be awesome. But yeah, it would make the game less challenging, that's for sure. So I'm happy that I have a challenge, and sometimes I don't get the prize car, sometimes I do get the prize car. You know how it is. I do enjoy the way that is formed, you know. I wouldn't want to be completely OP, I don't think so. Actually, interesting, the Arnage is beating my Bentley there. Perhaps I should put in the Arnage instead, because I feel like that's kind of where that car ends up on those really twisty stuff. So I'm gonna do it. Arnage goes in. Almost 10 points, not quite. We could have put in this. Yeah, no, not quite. Not quite. Let's go. Okay. Interesting. So let's put this on the test bowl, this on the 0 to 100, I think. And then this on the... Yeah, let's do that. We should be fine here. I sure hope so. This should be a big win. Yeah, 196 points. That's so quick to 100, so yeah. That's a loss, but that's not terrible, honestly. 53 points, I'll live with that any day. And that's a win. Very good. 50 points there. And this is a win as well, obviously. We have higher top speed. That's 54 extra points for us as well. And finally, this should be a loss, but it's fine. Like, yeah. See, it's only 50 points. It's totally fine. So there we go. Looking promising here. I think I should be able to get a top 10 in this event. I'm feeling quite comfortable in it. I don't really see anything that would completely blow me out of the water here. Would have to be a very competitive hand. And that is not something that we have seen here so far. So here we are going to get quite wrecked on the quarter mile, but I think we should be fine still, because we should get a lot of points here. First of all, that's 100 points. That's great. And then of course we do win this as well. So that's another 50 points, meaning we are already 150 in the lead. I don't think we will lose more than 100 here. Maybe we will. Okay, 127. I was quite incorrect, but hey, we will win this at least. Very good, 50 points. And then finally, I do believe we had a loss, but this should be no more than 50 points lost, because these high RQ epic Bentleys don't really have MRA like the blue train does, so... Well, they have quite the same MRA as you could see there, so... We are totally fine, and now we are in fact in the top 10, which is nice. So let's have a look at what we can get here. This guy should be fine. This guy should be very fine. Question is if we do want to put that on the drag instead, because I think it would get more points there than it does on the test bowl, and then we could just put this on the test bowl. Yeah, I think that's how we should be doing it. I think that way it will get far more points than what it would on us on the test bowl. So yeah, 174 points there versus the Bentley. It starts off here, and then we have this, which is a 50-point loss, but that's not too horrendous, obviously. We have this one, which should be quite a good win as well. That's a 72-point win. Very nice. And then we have this, which should be a loss now, but only 50 points, you know? Yeah, I think this is the better way to go. Instead of losing 127 points on a drag, I can lose 50 points on the test bowl. And that's a loss. But that's fine, and there we go. So... we are now in third in that event. How are you doing in the Bentley event? Please do let me know in the comment section down below if you want to. And please tell me if you are doing bad or if you are doing good, and if you're rocking any legendary prize cars of yourself or if you are not. Obviously the majority of you are probably not, but I would like to know. Here we have the four-wheel drive event that is going on the dailies. It is a normal four-wheel drive competition where it's one city streets. You know the drill, probably, if you have the daily event at least. So four-wheel drive is required, of course. I'm gonna use you and you, not you because you have slick tires. When it comes to the medium, is also quite difficult. 2.3 definitely qualifies here. I think this should probably go in here, although this is arguably good and this is arguably good, but I think this is better. And then this is the one I do for the city streets, I do believe. Just gonna have a quick check to see so that I don't have anything better. I do believe the Duke beats any of these maxed out, so I should be good. I should be good with this. Oh yeah, in this event I usually do, don't I? I usually have the numero 9 as one of the cars I use, so probably should get the Chiron out actually, numero 9 in, because there is a slalom test on pretty much every single one, or like a twisty road and or something like that. But there is a drag as well, so perhaps, is there always a drag? Then I should get the I should get that back in the Chiron, or maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, it's a tough call, but maybe I should. I'll have a look at how many drags there are. But if there is not a drag on every single track set, there is no way I should put in the Chiron. But if there is a drag on absolutely all the track sets, I think the Chiron should be put in. We'll see. We'll see. There's a drag there. There's a drag there. There's no drag here, you see? I think... But there's a drag on 4, you know? I mean 3 of the 4. I think maybe Chiron goes in instead of Nismo. Yeah, I think that is going to have to be how we do it. Because it's just better. It really is. For that particular sort of thing. That should be a win. That's the slalom test I'm talking about. That's fine and that's fine. Good. So obviously I have quite good cars for this competition. Quite a lot of maxed out legendaries for this, so I mean it's not bad, is it? It's not bad, is it? Very, very good. Oh, also I'll show off my new maxed out legendary. If you don't follow me on Instagram, or you don't and you aren't in the Discord server, both of which are down below in the description, by the way. But if you aren't on any of those forums, you might not know that I have maxed out a new legendary. So I'll show you to every person who is not in those groups, but you should definitely be if you aren't already. But I maxed out this guy. He's completely maxed now, 2.2105. It's maxed out legendary number 10 for me. Very cool, very good stats. Obviously not a prize car, so good to go for the finals. Very, very cool car. I really do like it. It's very important not to have the prize car tag, obviously, because you do want to be able to use your maxed out legendaries in the finals. I can't use this one, for instance. I can't use my Senna. I can't use my Nismo, so you know, it's good to have some that I can use as well, because I've sort of gone into this sort of mantra where I just upgrade the cars I can't use in the finals, and that's not very good for getting more prize cars. So the Pagani is definitely going to help out for any of those rear wheel drive Italian drive finals, or like the 2000s finals. You know how it do. It has its niches, for sure. Alright, so we are currently third in this daily event. Let's see who is up top, and let's see if we have a better hand. Whew, we do not. Jesus Christ, dude. This is the thing though, I think we win the slalom test versus maxed out Pikes Peak. However, we can't really win anything else, so I don't want to test that out here, because we can't really compete with this guy on any of the other races. This is a crazy hand for this daily event. Awesome stuff. Every single car maxed out, yeah. Good job. Good job. This guy, however, is looking way easier. We should probably do a race versus him, because he is looking very, very easy here. There we go. So obviously we lose the Ocean Long Drag, because I can't be asked maxing out a Bugatti Chiron that is only really usable in daily events and like very, very few France events. They never use it for the finals ever, so there's no point in maxing out the Chiron. Because I know a lot of people wonder, why don't you max out the Chiron? Isn't that like a super good car? Yes, of course it's a super good car, but it's useless. You can't use it anywhere except for the daily events and like ceramic events. So why would you want it maxed, you know? That's sort of where I'm at with the Chiron. It's not the best car in any way, shape or form, is it? So, because you can't use it. Like, if it was useful, then it would be a very good car. You know, I would max it out, most likely, because I could use it and, you know, have use from it. But because I don't have any use from it, there's no point in me doing so. Okay, drag, fast highway. There we go. He has the Skyline, though. I'm very, very jealous. I definitely want the R34. The C-Type, is it? This one here. Yeah, C-Tune. I really do want this car. So, good for him to have that, but I don't. There we go, and the final race of the video is in the bag. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Top Drives. Please let me know how you are doing in the Bentley event, and also if you are in the daily event, please let me know what the cars you are running is. Also, as a bonus thing, please let me know how many maxed out legendaries you have. Can you compete with my 10, or do you have 0? Please do let me know in the comment section below. If you do want to take your gameplay Top Drives gameplay to the next level, check out my Discord server. You can get help from experienced players on what to do next there, and also if you're stuck in challenges, you can get help on how to unstuck yourself, and you can also get the latest information about new prize cards and stuff like that in there, so definitely check it out if you haven't already. Also, if you do want to see what I'm currently maxing out, if you don't want to miss out when I do a legendary max out, check out my Top Drives Instagram page. It's down below in the description, as it always is, as well as my Patreon if you do want to support me further and be there in my private Discord server when I do my very biggest openings. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Top Drives. Until next time, stay safe, have a good one, take care of one another, and goodbye, guys.